Hey guys, welcome back to Stitch With Me. My name's Crystal Rowe, and I'm working on Santa's Village by they make classic Colorworks by Cottage Needleworks. So I'm doing the full piece. So today I'm working on Poinsettia Place, and I am whispering a little bit, but I think it should pick it up okay. And so normally I would be filming. Okay, first of all, I'm going to decide what I'm going to stitch. I'm going to finish filling in this green right here. Normally I would be filming a floss tube today, but I'm not filming a floss tube this week because I have barely done any stitching. I have done some stitching, but not enough to do a floss tube. And I don't have any haul. Very, very tiny bit of stitching. And so I will just catch up with you guys next week on floss tube. So since I missed my Stitch With Me on Wednesday, I thought, well, I'll just do a Stitch With Me. And, you know. So it's just been it was a really challenging week. I hope everybody can see well. It's really dark in here, so what I did is I have my ot light like where I normally do, and then my ring light I have from the other angle, so hopefully everybody can see really well. It's been storming outside, and I also put a Halloween decoration on my front door to make it look like scary. So there's a big black vinyl tablecloth, or not vinyl, but one of those plastic tablecloths over my front door, so there's no light coming in through my front door. So yeah, it's really dark. Okay, so yeah, it's been a really challenging week for me. I had a couple days where I had a migraine, and then I got better from that, and then Parker had insomnia, and he woke up Wednesday morning, and he was up on, what's today, Friday? Okay. He woke up Wednesday morning. He did not go to sleep Wednesday night. He was up all day yesterday, which was Thursday. And then he went to bed he actually went to sleep probably about 11 o'clock last night. So he's actually asleep about 4 feet from me right now. Well, maybe about 5 feet from me right now. So yeah, it was exhausting. So when he has insomnia, I do doze off and I do sleep, but it's extremely broken up and it's not very much sleep. So I'm not a young whippersnapper anymore, so I get pretty tired. Oh, I lost my needle. So yeah, his insomnia has been getting worse as he gets older. This past year it's been progressively getting worse, and he takes medication to help him sleep at night, but even with that, it's, you know, when he's having one of those nights, his mind is not going to let him go to sleep. So it's just another reason why we homeschool. So flexible schedule. And on the good news front, I did get my invoice for StitchCon, so I'm excited about that. I will be going to StitchCon B, which, if you follow me, you probably know I was trying to get into B, or maybe you don't. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to meet people who, you know, who watch my channel and are going to be there and support me. I want to be able to meet you and be real life friends, and other floss tubers, and it's sad that half of us will be at a different weekend and we can't meet each other, but I'm thankful to be able to meet some of you and some people. So I know there's gonna be a lot of people there, so it's not like, you know, there's only gonna be like 10 people there, so I'm a little nervous about that. I wouldn't say I'm partially introverted. I'm a extroverted introvert, and an introverted extrovert. If that makes sense. I have my moments when I can be introverted and it really drains me to be around a lot of people, and I enjoy it, but then I'm like completely drained. Like, you know, if I do something one week, it's like a while before I want to like do something again. I just want to be at home in my cocoon. But then I have my moments when I just feel like extroverted. So I'm not one or the other. So but you know, sorry, I keep saying and you know, it's the floss tube curse. If you're at a Stitch Con and you see me, and either I do this thing when I'm looking at a crowd and I get nervous and like I don't focus on anything. So if you see me looking at you and I'm not saying hi, it's not because I don't want to say hi. It's either A, I'm nervous, or B, I'm just like got the I've just like blurred out the room from being nervous. So please, 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 if you see me, come say hi. Because if you wait on me, it may never happen because I might clam up. I'm just being honest. But I'm going to have to put on my big girl panties and suck it up so that I can talk to everybody. There we go again. Yeah, I'm excited. So, it's still a ways away, and I still want to be a little cautious because I never know what's going to happen. It's a long way. I'm planning, but then I'm also cautious because, you know, something could happen, or I couldn't leave because my mom or Parker or anything like that. You just don't know. So, hope for the best, plan for the not so best, and see what happens. So, but I'm going to try not to obsess about it because it is so far away. I just want to enjoy what's going on before Stitch Con, and then when it gets a little bit closer, then I can start getting excited about it. So the last time I was away from Parker was in 2019. I went on a mission trip to the Boston area, and I left, let me think. It's like on 3 nights. I think I was gone Thursday to Sunday. So it would be about the same. And he was not happy. So I talked to him last night and I said, and the time before that was like in 2015. I went to a Crafty Gemini quilt retreat, and he was so mad at me. He wouldn't speak to me when I came home. He was so upset. So when I went on the retreat, not the retreat, when I went on my mission trip, he was just like super stressed about me flying. He was just stressed about the whole thing. He was scared. And then he couldn't sleep without me here because I'm the one that helps him go to sleep every night. So I told my husband, I said, you've got until June to get him used to you getting him to sleep. I don't know if it's going to work. But yeah, I said, Mommy's going to Stitch Con. I said, you going to be okay? Oops. Pets are playing. What did he say? I said, you going to be here with Daddy? What did he say? It was so funny. Now I can't think what he said. I'm going to drink coffee. I cannot remember what he said. It was so funny. Oh, I wish I could. I immediately came in there and told my husband what he said. He said something about, y'all, I'm sorry, I can't think. Oh. Where what he said. I said, you gonna be with Daddy and my Mommy's gonna teach one. He goes, child neglect. That's what he loves to say. That's his calling card, and he gets mad. You're child in the collection. So yeah, me leaving him here with his daddy, who by the way is going to spoil him rotten. Yeah, but he'll be okay. He'll be almost 12, so he'll be okay. I'm going to enjoy it though. I am going to enjoy it because I need some time for self-care and all that, because I've been a caretaker for so long. I just need to spend some time and just rejuvenate myself. So I'm excited. So the only thing I really stitched this week is I stitched on this when I could. I finished this right here, and I had put a little bit in here, and I worked on my Nightmare Before Christmas style, which I made a bunch of mistakes on that. I don't know what my problem is, why I keep making silly mistakes. And I worked a little bit on Halloween Parade, and I worked a teeny tiny bit on the Stitching with the Housewives calendar crates, and that's, I mean, it literally just a tiny bit. I did work on project bags, so hopefully I can get those done today. I just got to the point where I was too tired to work on them, so I just put everything to the side. So hopefully I can finish those up today and put those on Instagram. And I woke up this morning and I was looking at my phone. I thought, well, I'm going to turn on FlossTube. So I saw that Grace Note Stitchers had a new video. So I started their video and they started talking about me. And it was so sweet and so nice. And I mean, I've just been so worn out and just so like disheartened this week. Just feeling exhausted and frustrated. And they were saying the nicest things. I mean, you just don't know how you can make somebody's day. It was so sweet. So sweet. It made me feel so good. I love them. I mean, I wish that everybody can make FlossTube. That way we could all see what each other's doing. You know what I mean? Like, the more the merrier. There's somebody who I think should make FlossTube. I told him on Instagram. I'm not gonna call him out. I don't know if she watches my Stitch With Me videos, but if she does, you know who you are, and you need to make FlossTubes. So if I can do it, you can do it. It's really, I mean, oh, there they go. It's really not hard once you get the nerves. Everybody's nervous in their first video. I remember my first video, my voice was shaking so bad. It still shakes sometimes. Especially like today, where I'm not doing a floss tube and then it'll be 2 weeks. It's like I get nervous all over again, but it gets better. It gets easier. You know, I will say this, it's hard not to say If you've never made a floss tube and you're watching somebody and you're like, why do they keep saying and mine is, I say you know all the time. I can't explain it. It's just that would be Stormy knocking over the ring light. I can't explain it. It's just the floss tube brain where you're trying to think of what you want to say, and it takes you an extra moment to collect your thoughts. You say It gets easier over time, but it's just a habit. It is a habit. I need to do like an counter where there's a little on-screen counter every time I say I should learn how to do that in editing. Let's see how many do a giveaway. The person closest to the number of that I said wins the giveaway. Oh goodness. Let's see, is that the last? Oh, that's the last stitch of this color. Yay! Okay, now I can tie this off. Now, my stitching on this, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of sloppy. But this is gonna be on my mantle probably, and nobody's gonna be up close looking at it. So I guess I will move over and work on this green now, because I'm afraid if I start putting in my red berries that I will get distracted and mess up. So I'm gonna get another drink of coffee. Stormy and Mose are over here wrestling next to me. I'm really enjoying watching everybody's Halloween unboxing with the Black Needle Society. And they have a mystery murder box that's going on sale. It could be today or tomorrow. It might have already happened for all I know. And I was like, oh, that would be so cool. But honestly, I mean, I just got my StitchCon invoice, so I'm not going to be getting a Black Needle Society box. So I'm just living vicariously through everybody else who has a Black Needle Society box. You know, in the future, this is my pile of floss. I gotta get this green. Here it is. In the future, I'll get a box someday. I actually got, I was on their waiting list. Okay, now they're pulling on my project. I'm gonna have to tuck it under. I was on their waiting list for their subscription, and I got an invite, but you only have 24 hours to respond, and it was like, with shipping and everything, I think it was gonna be $72, and I said, look, we do our budget, and that was not in my budget for that week, and with 24 hours notice, it just wasn't gonna happen. So I just said, you know, I'll pass, let somebody else get that spot, and I just joined the waiting list again. So it's probably going to be at least another 6 months, if not longer, before they would get back to my name. It could be, shoot, it could be a year. I don't know. But that's just the way it is. So I really like their boxes, though. And I don't think I would do a Halloween box, because I'm just not super into Halloween. But I'm enjoying watching everybody else do it. But oh, come on now. Y'all gotta quit. Of course, they gotta get like as close to me as possible to do their little wrestling thing. And it's pulling on the cord. Okay. So hopefully y'all can see. There's a glare on my phone, so I'm having a hard time seeing if you guys can see. But anyway, the one I really want to get next year is the one, it's the Christmas box. But I think I saw they released a schedule on when the boxes are available. And I'm pretty sure that box comes out. Okay, so Stormy just ran full force up onto the love seat where I'm at. So Mose had to chase her and he hit the light again. Okay, so anyway, they released a schedule of when their boxes are going to be for sale. And I'm pretty sure that I think it's called the Niceliest, the Christmas box, is for sale in May. And that would mean it was 1 month before StitchCon. So yeah, that ain't happening. So I'm gonna save my money for shopping at StitchCon and for paying for everything else, because either a plane ticket or gas to drive or whatever. So yeah, I won't be getting the Niceliest box, but I can enjoy everybody else opening stuff. And if there's something I really want, they do put some stuff in the vault, and somebody else may not want it, and maybe I could pay for it or buy it or something. But you know, I just love all of the Advent boxes. I don't even know who else makes them, but they're so fun. I think that would be such a good little gift to yourself. So if you guys know anybody else who does Advent boxes for cross stitch, let me know in the comments, because maybe next year I can try to get one. I know that there's several for yarn, but I don't know how to knit or crochet, which I would like to learn. Candace, if you're watching this, Candace K, she knits the cutest stuff. And one of my best friends is a crocheter, and she's like, I'll have my cross stitch and she'll have her crochet when we hang out. And she makes the cutest blankets. They're so pretty. And it's fun to watch it come together, because we'll hang out and she'll just be starting it. She'll have, let's say, a couple feet of a blanket, and like it just grows and grows and grows, and then she'll have it to where it won't even fit in her tote anymore. It's just like draped all over her lap. And then she has a massive crochet blanket. So I don't need any more hobbies. But I would like, now I did try to knit when Parker was a baby. I tried to learn how to knit, and I think the problem was I bought yarn that I thought was cute and not something I could actually learn with. So I think I probably bought the wrong kind of stuff. And this was he's 11, so the selection of tutorials was not quite the same as it is now. So I gave up fairly quickly. And the hardest thing for me was starting. I think it's called casting on. That was the hardest thing for me. My brain was like, how do I get this to stay? So maybe one day I'll try. Let's see how I'm doing on time. I can't, I hope it's recording. I cannot see the time. So sorry, I gotta stick my hand up here if you see my hand to kind of make a shadow. 21. Okay, I'll keep going. So yeah, and then different floss tubers have been showing the wool applique, which is so cute. It is so cute. That's something I definitely would like to get, like a little kit and make something. I hope that would be awesome. Little ornaments or something like that. Which I have to start my ornament for the Stacy Stitches ornament exchange, because I want to get that in the mail. You know, I want it to be early. I don't want it to be late. Uh-oh. Fell out of my needle. So, have y'all been following the Gabby Petito story? I was following it very closely because I thought they were close to finding Brian Laundrie, the guy, her boyfriend. I thought they were close to finding him, but they haven't found him, so I haven't been keeping up with it as closely. But yeah, that's crazy. And for my Survivor people, I don't know what to think about Survivor this year. I mean, Survivor is one of my favorite shows, but they've changed the show, which I'm okay with change, but there's so many advantages and rules and like things they got to do. I feel like we're not getting any good camp life or character stories. It's all about these advantages and the hoops they got to jump through and all that. So I'm a little disappointed, but, and if you don't watch Survivor, I'm sorry, but if you do watch Survivor, you'll understand how excited I am. It was released that if you hear that sound, that's Mose picking his bone up and dropping it on the wood floor. They released that Sandra, who's won Survivor 2 times, is going to be on the new Australian Survivor. Yay! I'm so excited. And it's going to be a blood versus water season, which means they're playing against their family members. Oh, it's going to be awesome. So, I don't know who is going to be playing with Sandra. I don't know if it's going to be one of her kids or her husband. But, oh, I can't wait. Australian Survivor is so good. So, so good. And now Australian Survivor you can watch it on the Paramount Plus app, which is used to be called CBS All Access, but now it's called Paramount Plus. I'm excited about that. Everybody's talking about this show Squid Game on Netflix, but I haven't watched it yet. I think I need to go ahead and watch it just because everybody's talking about it and I don't want to be spoiled, because it's getting to the point where it's being like memed and stuff. So I either need to watch it if I want to watch it or not watch it. Okay. Tie that off. My mom had a heart test this week and she got good results, so I'm happy about that. She had an aneurysm a few years ago and she had it repaired. It's called a AAA surgery. She had it repaired. And so every year they check to make, she had a bunch of blockages cleared too during that time. So every year she goes back and they check for blockages and she had 0 blockages. So we're very, 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 very happy about that. Very thankful. Good news. Very good news. Alright, so I ended the thread on that, so I'm just going to stop there for today. But I'm happy. It's coming along. It won't be too long before I start North Pole, so I need to pull out the one with Santa Claus goes next. I need to go ahead and pull that out and see what the colors are, because I'm getting kind of low on some of these colors. So I need to make sure that I add that to my shopping list, because I have a big list of DMC that I need for that Nightmare Before Christmas sale. And just a couple other DMCs I need. So I probably have at least 20 DMCs on my list I need to get at Hobby Lobby. So I need to make sure that I have what I need for this to get started. Alright guys, I hope you have an awesome weekend and I will catch up with you next week. Bye.